So, if I set this up correctly, you should also hear something. Yep. So I'm testing this guitar, as you can see, the Cort, hang on, I forgot the name, KX508 MS II. I think that's a 2 anyway. II in the end. Yeah, I found out about this guitar a while ago, and people were saying it's like a decent mid-range 8-string, and yeah, I've got some thoughts about this. I managed to get it for cheaper than the asking price, luckily. It's not second hand, to be fair, but it is it's a reasonable price for what it is and for what it has. I am kind of impressed though. So right out of the box, it had one issue. I noticed that I didn't win the Pop World Bell lottery. You probably can't see it at the moment because you're seeing gameplay. Me playing Rocksmith with this thing. But you can see that the poplar only spreads around the edges and underneath the bridge. But that's it. It doesn't go anywhere near the pickups, which kind of sucks, but it's definitely something nice either way. I don't mind the curly bits either, so I think that works. And the second issue, the strings. Whatever person did these, I think should be fired, because these are unacceptable. The B string is thinner and looser than the E string, and this E string is a 0.9 I believe, next to the E, and yet it feels like shit. I can't play this thing properly because of these strings. It's actually really bad. I don't know what gauge they put on these. The fact that E string is bigger than the B string is insane, and the tension on the B string is really loose, so they obviously gave it something too thin. Same with the G string, same with the B string, especially with the A string. What the hell? That's really loose. E string is actually alright. B string a bit loose, and E string it seems all random, and it also smells and tastes rusty. Don't ask me how I know that. So I don't know if that's to do with the place I bought it from, use it. So yeah, that's another issue, and then I think 2 more issues I encountered were 3 actually. There's quite a few surprising issues right out of the box. Sharp fret edges, they do exist. I don't think you're going to cut yourself on these, but they are sharp. You do feel them, like the rough. It's got like that sort of, I don't know what you call it, you know, like ragged edge of this. You do feel that. The other issue, tried to get the E string to be tuned, and stupidly, as I usually do, I try to unlock it, because the way I tune strings, I put the string through the peg, wrap it round once, and then I tune it, and I lock it in. So it's got a bit of leeway. However, people do not do that with these, despite there being pegs, and so you end up with really short strings, which can just come undone at any time, whenever you least expect it, and then you have to get a new string. That happened with the E string, but that led on to a second issue, because all strings are like this, so I didn't do the others. But the second issue is I tried to get the E string out, because it had come out. I couldn't put it back in, there was no way to do that, because someone didn't think about wrapping it around the peg like everyone normally does. So that became an issue, and I couldn't even get it out the bridge. So what ended up happening, the bridge is ended up being a bit lower for action. I think anyway. Yeah, it is a bit lower. But it looks out of place too. Like it reflects on things, but it's not reflected in the same way the others do. So I don't know what I've done to this, but trying to get it out was a pain. I use those little plastic metal things that wrap around things, what is it, wires, that's it. And I managed to fish it out eventually, but only from the bottom by getting the string out from underneath. But it did damage this bridge, I think, so I don't know. Very annoying. Well, I've never had that happen before. I've had ones that are hard to get out, but never this difficult. It took me a good 30 minutes to figure it out, so I didn't like that. That's already pretty bad. No, but I suppose there is a secret issue, and I don't realise this. The inlay dots on the side are fucking tiny. I don't know who did it, it was like 3mm, so it's not very visible. You can barely see these things. And then, obviously with this issue, I almost forgot to mention this, but when I plugged it in, it didn't work. I don't know what was going on. Not sure if it was like an audio bug on my side, but it just wasn't turning on. I tried turning on the volumes, I tried the split call stuff, which I don't even really know how to use, to be fair. I tried changing the bridge as well, and that didn't do anything to pick up the switch. Yeah, that just kind of sucked. But as for the good things, I suppose it's just decent. It works, it'll do its job, I think. And from the testing I've done already, it seems like it's decent. It looks great too. I don't actually mind the lack of pop-wire hurl on the actual body. You can see the outline, which is not a bad thing necessarily. You can see the outline where it's attached, but it's fine. Also, I couldn't complain about it too much, and I will say the spread of the paint isn't great. There's a bit at the top, this bit, whatever this direction is on the screen. Top right. Yeah, there's a bit on the top right that's not spread properly. And as for how it looks in real life, because the camera does seem to put up the vibrance and white balance a bit. Judging by what we're seeing on the screen right now, I'd say it's about, let's see, actually don't know how accurate that is. I think it is kind of accurate, but let's say it's less yellowy on the camera right now. The blues are correct, the green is almost correct. Yeah, it's somewhat looking at this anyway. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not perfect. Also, one of the boxes on the bed. Oh well, don't question it. Yeah, it just looks good. I don't mind this bit at the top. I know people complain about it, it's just a niche thing. It is a bit unnecessary, but it doesn't really matter. It was also not putting extra production time into doing that for some reason, or even extra money into it. Like, why would you even bother if it costs more? Yeah, I find that a bit dumb sometimes. So yeah, what else? I've been playing it a bit and it's actually pretty good. It sounds great too. I was really surprised by this because all the examples I've seen on YouTube are not the greatest. And I'm just using the Rocksmith cable and it already sounds a lot better than this. Obviously, this is my first 8-string if you didn't know, so it's a bit kind of jarring. And the string spacing is very different to a 7-string. I already have my Ormsby here, which I've played for years. And the string spacing comparatively, I'm not sure if I can I? That'd be a spider on it, please. Oops. Hit my other Ormsby. I think I've killed it. But, you know, spacing, not sure if you can see, but there is a bit of a difference in the spacing, and also these are jumbo frets, so they do have a bit of a difference there when you're playing. But these are medium frets, I believe, because they don't feel thick. That's these, yeah. Those are definitely jumbo frets on the Ormsby. Yeah, it's quite comfortable to play for the most part. You do get a bit tired because of, you know, usual guitar stuff. I think you just get exhaustion when you try heavier strings and there's more like pressing to do. So it is a bit kind of jarring again, just starting out. Tone wise, I think it's alright. I need to play it a bit more to see. I think it's definitely a good recording guitar, but I would say that there is potentially an argument to be made to get something more higher end. I think this is just a decent beginner guitar from what I can tell. It just does its job. So I want to play a little ditty. Somehow. If I can find my mixer. So I use the Amplitude 5 plugin. Hello, mixer. So the reason the mixer wasn't working properly, so yeah, I'll try and move that over. I got G-Tune here, which helps with tuning. I use other Auto Audio's II amp. I have my own custom setting, but it's apparently set to heaviest. I do have a different one now. Sounds a bit better, I think, but I could be wrong. I'll use that. I'll go with rhythm 5, and that's one of the best tones apparently. And I use a TSC thing to just extra distortion, and then a saturation pedal for that sort of thing. It's not really a pedal, it's just saturation. It's not very well tuned, to be honest. I haven't been able to succeed in that, but it does sort of work, adds a bit to the audio. And I've got a reverb, which just adds a bit of extra space to it. And finally the EQ, which I'm shit at. I need to update it because I actually changed it. I managed to make it a bit better, I think. I think this is what I did. Just trying to make it more like Dematory. Yeah, I think it was a Dematory one. I can't remember what I updated it to. I'll be updating this at some point. Anyway, in the lead I've just got the Dream Theater John Petrucci solo preset, and it actually works pretty good. Another day solo apparently. God, how do I? It's so big. That's how you do it. For some reason, I need to get a full input pre-screen for my secondary monitor. It's very necessary at this point. You know, these are the things for it. I found it on ToneNet and I adjusted it to my liking. So I think I did anyway. I could be wrong. Could be an embarrassment and maybe didn't. And then obviously I put a delay on it because it's a lead, and limiter I don't bother with. Although the rhythms I might have to turn off. It's off. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, let's try it because I want to try and play. Yeah, this is one of the issues with my guitar cable. It's a Rocksmith adapter cable thing. I can't remember what it's called. The full name, real-tone cable. That's it. And it sort of works. Also, if you know what I'm doing, I'm just putting the shirt over and under this so it sort of stays in place and it doesn't slip. I've been doing this for years. It's really effective. That's of course only if you wear a shirt. If you don't have that for some reason, sitting it in the middle of your legs does work. I found that comfortable to play to, and I might do that going forward. Anyway, let's tune it. So I did tune it to E for the cover tracks I was playing some Dematory, played a bit of Iron Maiden too. Dematory has some like 8-string arrangements. Sometimes it's a bit out of tune, which it shouldn't be because I only tuned it. The G-tune I'm using for the tuner, it isn't 100% reliable because the problem is I found this out when playing this X guitar. I don't want to grab it because I'll fucking drop it. But I noticed it goes out of tune. I never knew this about guitars, but it goes out of tune if it's not exactly between 1 and 1. So it will sort of screw up, it will make it sound bad when you play it higher up on the fretboard. What's going on here? Hello? Okay, there we go. Just want to tune it properly. Just trying to figure out if I was playing the D string or the string sculpt. Just about in the wood. Yeah, it's really annoying when that happens though. I think it might be a thing exclusive to multi-scale, I could be wrong. I don't know if anyone's ever mentioned that, but I seem to have had issues with that. Yep, so that's tuned. So I'll try and play Dr. Wily's Castle because it's one of my favourite tracks to play. It uses the D string down to the E string, high E string. So I usually, well, I actually just played it in Rocksmith, and yeah, I sort of remember it from that, but I have my own sort of spin on it. Gotta do this. And I can't remember how I did the other bit. Great. So I could actually do it like this. But that's sort of the same thing. I can't remember the rest of it now for some reason, I'm just blank. I remember that bit. because it's really electronic. Yeah, it sounds good. Just, I could try tapping, but I'm not good at it. Fuck it up, I did badly. That's the weight, it's actually not bad. But also the favourite thing about this guitar is that it fits on these rip-off Hercules things I got. It's like the hangers with the arms. And it just about fits. It's tight, but it fits. And also it's the first time it's ever put the arms down on it as well. So it's actually really interesting it does that. I'm really shit at playing. That goes without saying. Yeah, nobody should be surprised by that. Also, this is a little look into my instrument template. Why does that do that? That's stupid. Thanks, FL Studio. It's the reason I fucking hate this software sometimes. Let's move on from that to the rhythm, because I think the rhythm will be interesting. And I need to. I can actually do a trick here, as long as I remember to reverse it, but it's probably easy to reverse anyway. Having said that, because this amp is awesome. Mono stereo. And that basically makes it sound like it's got stereo already. Also, I'll try gentle after. Try the City in the Sky riff again, because I absolutely butchered that in a Rocksmith. I would try sweeping, but I'm not good at it. Streets of Rage, Dreamer. I wonder if I could do Furial Storm. Not really. Guess I'll do it. Yeah, this is a rhythm. Try to pick up any sort of riffs I can put up here. Pinch harmonics. Yeah, as I said, I'm shit. And also slap. I forget to try that, but I do play slap bass, but I'm really shit at it, obviously, as you can tell. Yeah, something like that. But obviously I'm really shit. Let's try gent tone, because obviously my tones are very specific and tailored to my sort of type of style, I guess, if you could call it that. And there is a tone for gent here. Not these annoying scrolls, okay. Let's see, twice genty. In mono stereo. I could try and put a drum track to it, but I'll have to see. I can't remember. Does Superior Drummer have a drum track thing? I think it does, doesn't it? Let's see. Grooves, there we go. That's what it is. And I am actually on a gent track anyway. It's gent style edited. Let's see, mid metal. Yeah, so I thought there's another thing to try. Jazz. Hang on, let's get into a groove there. Let's do Fill with Ink. I didn't think about that. That's one of my favourite riffs. Also, I haven't done the cleans up. I won't scroll about that. How do I do Fill with Ink then? Let's try and do this like that. Yeah, I'm not going to bother doing the melody. Screw that. And then just do this chorus and then end it, I think. Yeah, I'm quite interested in this guitar, really. I think it's a very fascinating thing. Certainly enjoy it myself and played around with it already. And where is the top? Just barely visible. Audible, rather. That's off on the string again. So yeah, it's probably as good as it's going to get. Also no name. Yeah, it sounds good. It's a bit better than other guitars I've used, I think. What about barcode? I didn't think about that before. So I do like my black metal stuff and stuff. Why Tonehub keeps moving? But yeah, I didn't do the pickups, but the only reason is there isn't much difference other than the middle one being a bit louder. So there isn't much point in testing the pickups, to be fair, because I'll show you. Let's do this one, the neck pickup. You get different tones, also it might depend on where you play, but I think the middle one is like the clearest. It gets the best of both. It's the loudness of the neck one and the background of the bridge one, like that. I could definitely hear both at once, which is honestly impressive because I don't often hear that on a guitar. And even though it's just the same pickups, the Fisher Influence, it's still a similar thing. Let's go back to the ribbon and do that bar chord quick. Oh yeah, that's good. And what about one from up here? I think it is pretty good. It does definitely do its job. It's what it says on the tin essentially, or for lack of a better term than wood, I guess, or the website. Whatever the fuck it is at this point. I'm still feeling that fret sharpness. Yeah, as I said, the wraparound like this. I think this is a pretty big deal because I've got quite small hands. This, fuck you, is the meme. But it actually just fits around, and I'm quite surprised by that because I don't think every guitar is like that, although you get differences up here obviously. It's a bigger thing, bigger sort of radius. Actually, I think I might have found out how to play the Demotoid track now. I thought it was really hard on the leads. It's like I transcribed it myself. It's the Mega Man 3 title theme cover, if anyone's wondering. That was really difficult. Who's up here? And something like that. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. I think it definitely works, and can't recommend it. It's a good beginner guitar from what I could tell, for 8 strings anyway. And don't let the multi-scale fool you, because I think it is good. I can just about stretch to 1 to 5. You have to do some hand magic there. I ain't got stretchy hands, have I? yeah, kind of sort of do that. But when you get up to here, it's a bit of a struggle. You can't get your pinky up. That's like a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yeah, it really depends what you're playing on it. Yeah, I guess it is a recommendation. But for sure, I think if you have the money, it probably might be better getting a more expensive one. And I almost wish I got a Scurvazen that was an 8-string, because the Scurvazen is actually really cool. I'm yet to get my 7-string one because it's still in the making. And obviously I'm paying for it, not in the way I would pay for it usually. But it is looking great so far, and I'm quite interested in testing it. It's got the BKP Juggernauts, although they didn't let me get a second option for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. They have weirdness in their site, and that's one thing I'm going to complain about for the end of the earth until they fix it. But yeah, there's a lot of technical issues on their side, which is very strange. Not to mention the payment is also a bit weird too. But I do look forward to getting it. It is essentially my dream guitar, and this really is a way to fill the void that will be left when I sell another guitar of mine to basically be able to play music. And I want to play an 8-string. I was really afraid about getting one because I thought, I'm used to 7 strings, I like 7 strings, but I don't feel like, and I can show you my ex quickly, my ex, sure, I hate her, no, just kidding, I only hate my first one. But yeah, with guitars I'm not picky, but I do find ways to get used to them and make use of them. This is the X. It's a very nice looking guitar. It's definitely the one I'm going to keep. Also, why is this down? Things keep moving on its own. Yeah, it's neat. Again, these do their job. Again, I'm trying to fill the void with guitars I'm replacing and selling and stuff, and also need the money at the moment, so getting something like the Cort there is actually not a bad idea. Yeah, it's cheap and it's a great rhythm guitar, it seems. I'm not really going to find many issues with that. I think the only thing is that it's a learning curve, and that's the biggest thing that makes me not want to recommend it, because it is a learning curve and I'm so used to playing these. I still know where each string is, and I'm so used to playing it. I say that and then I just miss it. Yeah. Again, I'm not really a guitar guy, and this is why I say as you do reviews. I do play guitar sometimes, but I play it for music mainly, just to make my own, and I will play it in Rocksmith again with the Cort. But again, it's kind of a thing. It's very niche, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just a lover of music and musical instruments, I suppose, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so thanks for watching, and see you on next time.